તાજા સમાચાર તમારી ભાષામાં મેળવવા માટે ડાઉનલોડ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડડેની એપ.
I want to go back almost a decade because Bahubali completes a decade next year.
Correct.
And people still remember you for that voice. So I want to know, like, when you were dubbing for this film for the first time, were you like even remotely aware that this film is going to change the Indian film industry and also your career?
I'll be very, very honest because before dubbing the film, I saw Rajmouli's sir's films and I'm a huge fan. I was a huge fan, I'm a bigger fan now.
Yeah.
When they called me for the voice test, I said, can I meet him in person? That yes, he's in Bombay, you can go and meet. So I gave my voice test, I took the tape and took it to him. Yes, met him, this is I am Shalkilkar. No, I know. Somebody mentioned. Yeah. And next day I got a call. And I was fortunate that he was doing his post work in Bombay itself and he used to come every day for dubbing. When I saw the film, I said, this guy creates something else, first of all. From Magadira to Makhi, it's a huge transition, first of all. The genre is completely different, the imagination is completely different, and he executes to the T. So this, what he is creating right now, because the first copy which came to me, it was without VFX and without, all that, what do you call it, when you
The raw file
fill in
complete, yeah.
the blanks and you just, it was just basic chroma shoot, and I said, this is gonna look something else, but I didn't know that it will become a rage or it will become so big. While doing, obviously when you start dubbing it and day by day or with months you get the final copies because you keep on changing somewhere or he checks it and again you get a new copy of the film and you see. So every second or third day I used to get something new version of the visuals. I said, I have seen Magadira. It is again a period film. This is again a fictional period film which he's doing. But the visuals are completely different. I think the animation or the VFX is on a very big scale or on a higher scale. But still, I was not aware that this is going to become the Bahubali. And people were also not aware that I am dubbing for it. That was the best part. After the film released, I think after that 6-7 months were gone. And slowly and gradually in the viewers or in the audience, they started talking or somebody posted on social media, guys, Sharad Kilkar has dubbed for Bahubali. Then the question for whom he has dubbed. These questions were rising and almost a year later, people started realizing that I have dubbed for the film.
Took a year.
Nobody knew because I didn't promote anything because for me it was like a big opportunity. I said, why should I, spoil it? When the second part came and the trailer, then when the first part ended, कि कट्टप्पा ने बाहुबली को क्यों मारा? And they started knowing that I have dubbed it. And pre-release of second film, this question became a pain for me because wherever I used to go on sets, I was shooting for films. Everywhere they used to just ask one question. Why Kattappa killed Bahubali? But again, the ethical commitment you have with your director. So that was, and after the second part, I think for any actor, a 500 crore film in his kitty is like big achievement, and I think the world changed for me. I never said in mic, but understand, we all worship Mr. Amitabh Bachchan as an actor and with a brilliant voice. And when people start talking about you, that after Mr. Bachchan in India, there is the second voice, which is Sharad Kilkar. So I think it's the biggest achievement for any actor to come below Mr. Bachchan and come close to him a little bit. उनकी क्या पाँव की धूल तक भी पहुँच पाए तो बहुत बड़ी चीज़ें कहते हैं. So if I reach there, I think it's a big achievement for me. And Bahubali changed it all completely. The whole credit goes to Rajmouli sir.
And another thing is, like, we don't talk much about voice acting. And last year, I went to a studio in Mumbai. You might know, it's Mona Shetty's studio. And I went there for a story and I royally embarrassed myself by attempting to do voice acting. And so I want to know, like, what is the process that goes behind the scenes, into getting, and what's the difference between dubbing for an animation movie and also for a regular film?
I'll tell you in India per se. I'll tell you. There are two different kind of people. There's one like SD who wants quality, who wants precision, who wants perfection in terms of if he's getting animation, he needs that perfect voice, perfect everything in terms of it should complement the product. And there's one side which is most of them. It's very casual for them. Okay, fine, we'll dub it in Hindi with anyone, and it says it's a casual approach towards it, and that is the sad part. 90%, 95% people are like that. So mediocrity is very high in terms of voice acting. People don't give attention towards it. They don't realize that if you see in history, whatever films made big, whether it's Bahubali or Pushpa or Salar, for example, not just me, but all the actors who dubbed for the film, or KGF, for example, I think all the actors have done their job to the T, and that's why the film sounds so good. If you're watching in other language, you don't feel that it's a Telugu film or it's a Kannada film or it's other language film. You feel like it's a Hindi film.
Yeah.
So, but in India, I think that's the approach people follow. We don't. But I think things will change. I keep on telling them, please change your approach. Mediocrity can run for a while, but it can't win the race. If you want to win the race, you have to be close to perfection. It's not getting that due which dubbing industry should get, and what I feel. In my recent interviews, I told them all the big films which comes to India. If you see the box office, a good film earns somewhere around 35 crores in Hindi, right? If I'll tell you the dubbing amount, what the producer gets for the film, you will laugh at me that you're joking or something like that.
Please do.
It's like that peanuts they're spending on the quality. That's why those films might do good. I think from 35 they can jump to 100 crores in India, or maybe a South film. You have seen the results. A good dubbed film has done wonders. I don't know why they don't do it.
સબસ્ક્રાઇબ કરો ગુજરાતી મિડ ડે. બેલ આઇકોન પર ક્લિક કરીને મેળવો તમામ વિડીયોના ડાયરેક્ટ નોટિફિકેશન.